I want to hear about that show that launched you into the stratosphere. Though it didn't really register on my galactic satellite, but it was called Cold Feet. Your role required that you parade in your birthday suit. You had to do one particular nude scene, didn't you? In Cold Feet. Yeah. It was a prickly scene.
It was very prickly. It was...
What did that involve?
It was at the climax of the pilot, where I had at one point said to Helen Baxendale, who played Rachel, that I would do anything for her. And she'd said, would you sing naked on the street with a rose stuck up your bottom? And I said yes, because that's what it said in the script for me to say. But then I came to the day of doing it, and it was pretty, it was frightening, actually. And it was quite, the guy, the dresser, he was an Australian guy, actually, big fella called Craig, who had to...
know him.
Yeah. He had to apply the rose, and it was not a nice job. No one's ever heard of him since, actually. He disappeared. I think I put him off the business for years.
Just as well the rose didn't disappear.
A fair bit of it did, actually.
My husband, Norm, did you know him?
I was a great fan of him, but I never had the pleasure.
He tried that with the Gladiolus, as a matter of fact. Yeah. But it was a failure. His clenching days were over, I'm afraid.
Slack.
And I had to change the sheet, so I should know. Cold Feet was a shining jewel in TV's crown, and you were able to blackmail the bosses a little bit over that, weren't you?
Yeah, well, I went to Manchester United, you referred to earlier. They got to the Champions League final in 1999 in Barcelona, and I was really struggling for a ticket. But I knew that Granada, who made Cold Feet, were taking out a whole group of corporates who, you know, wouldn't have known anything about football, but they were going on a jolly. And it was just 2 days before the final, Cold Feet was commissioned again for its second series. So I said I wouldn't do it unless I got a ticket. And then I went to the match, and United won in the last minute, and it was one of the great nights of my life.
That's lovely. And I hope this is another great night in your life,
it is.
Jim.
It's certainly...
Your final show in that series was watched by 10.7 million. That's a lot for this country, KD. And almost as many as the people who watch me. But did the TV bosses give you a lovely congratulatory send-off?
Well, they were very grateful. I think they were quite sad it was over because, you know, the advertisers had been quite attracted to the show. But it was time for it to end, you know. It had come full circle, I think.
Very important not to go on and on and on. You... James, if only we had more time to sit and share like this, but I can see little K.D. Lang is getting a bit restless here. And she and I plan to do a bit of singing in a moment. Right. K.D., darling, why don't you go and get into position?
Okay.